Unfortunately for him, we all know he's an abusive narcissist. Actually, that's what I really think Elon Moore is a narcissist. I do. I think that he's because psychopaths, they have a level of control. I mean, some of them are out of control. However, narcissists don't really, they feed off of others. They're the weakest of the bunch, really. I mean, I see them as weaker than psychopaths. I mean, I'm talking about a psychopath that, or a sociopath, however people want to look. A sociopath being somebody that hasn't killed anybody, but still, it's the same thing. But a controlled psychopath is still somebody who just they don't go on their impulse to hurt people, even though they totally could. But narcissists, on the other hand, they're impulsive and they feed off of other people's energy, whether it's positive or negative, and they can't maintain without that. They're fragile. I hate using that word for a narcissist, but in many ways they are, because they have no ability to regulate themselves, and they're just a big old mess. The likelihood of changing is like slim to none. I will say this, for this woman on Quora many years that I talked, who was a contributor on Quora, that was a clinically diagnosed psychopath. She said psychopaths eat narcissists for breakfast. That's what she said. I'm like, I could see that, because it's totally different. Like, a lot of people like to want to put them. No, the psychopath doesn't need anything from anybody. They don't need your empathy. In fact, if you try to pull that on them, they will get insulted by it. They will use it against you. The narcissist, on the other hand, loves to play on all of that. So that's why when a narcissist comes around and doesn't know this is what she was explaining to me, comes around and tries to play her, she's like, oh, I'll be making him my bitch. He'll be scrubbing my floors. He'll be cleaning my car out. Yeah. And I could totally see that, because the psychopath, they don't have to mess with people, but they will, especially if you mess with them. So I tend to, with as out of control as Elon often acts, with his behavior, and look at his son. Like, his son does not, like, oh, his son's so cute. He just was like, everybody thinks he was so cute in the White House. I think he was rather, I think it was just really telling about who his dad is. Telling people to shut up. And so, I think actually Elon, I would give a true blue psychopath, actually, I would give them more credit than I would give a narcissist. I just would. Call me crazy, but I would, because they're very different, different mental areas, mental conditions, let's say. And Elon strikes me as more of the narcissist type, but I think he would love to be seen. I mean, he wants to be seen as a robot. He wants people to think he's an alien. I mean, that's how all these tech bros are. That's why they've tried to hide behind this label that they have this, that they're nerds. No, they're just tied to the military-industrial complex. I mean, Silicon Valley is literally an arm of it, and so they're just all trying to save their own asses. And maybe Elon has to do all this for redemption. Who knows? I just don't like seeing that he's still continuing down his transhumanist path. If he was truly about, and everybody's saying, oh, he's uncovering all this. We're just being told that. I'm not saying it's not true. I just think that we should wait and see. And I think that Trump's making him do, like he told him, he's like, I want you to go to the Department of Ed next. I mean, Trump's really just telling him where to go and what to do. Trump made it clear that Elon can't do anything without Trump's approval. So I felt better when I heard Trump say that a while after everything, because I was not happy about. But what this world does, what the alternative media will do, what all these Elon lovers will do, is they want Elon to get all the praise, just like Glenn Beck. I mean, all these people, oh, Elon's such a genius. No, the true genius here is actually Donald Trump.